Hey guys, welcome back to Live, Love, Life, and Travel. This is your girl Shamika, and if you're new here, welcome. Just to let you know, I usually upload my travel videos every Monday through Thursday and my free talk videos throughout the weekend. So if you're interested, please hit that subscribe button. So today is going to be a hotel review video, and the hotel that I'm reviewing is not just your ordinary run-of-the-mill hotel. Is actually an organization that gives back to the community in Laos. So the name of the hotel, and forgive me, I am going to be butchering words today, is Daauw home in Laos. Part of Laos is Hao Ahoy, and then the second word is XAI, and it's on the border of Chiang Khong and Laos, and it's a small little town you get to get on a slow boat to take you to Luang Prabang. And so I stayed here for 2 nights when I had that crazy trip to Laos, and I almost got banned from Thailand when I was trying to come back. And this is an amazing place, and it's a lovely organization. People there are amazing. And so basically, because large parts of Asia is still very traditional and conservative, having children out of wedlock is very frowned upon, and a lot of these girls get either kicked out in the streets or I don't know, God knows what, and then they have nowhere else to go. And so this organization takes in these young girls. A lot of them are really young, teenage age, and they take care of them and they take care of their kids. But they don't just feed them and clothe them. They actually teach them trades so they can actually get jobs on their own and start to provide for themselves, so eventually they can move on and stand on their own 2 feet and help themselves and raise their children up. And so all the proceeds from your hotel stay and from the meals you buy goes to basically keeping this organization open and taking care of these young girls and their kids. And so it's a really good cause, and I very much support it. And the hotel itself is really nice. It's set up on like a hill, and so when you walk up, it's kind of a long walk, but when you get up there, you overlook all of Laos, or that part of Laos, and the rooms themselves are really nice actually, and I think it's actually a fair price. It's actually only 400 baht, which is kind of like $12 a night or something like that, and you get like a little cabin, you get a nice bed, a mosquito net and everything, and the bathroom is nice. It actually has really good hot water, which I was kind of surprised with. The food is delicious. It's all homemade, so you feel like you're eating at someone's home. The food is a little bit pricey, but just remember that the money is going to a good cause. And the one thing that I really liked about it was the fact that because it's just not the guests that are staying there. These families are staying there, these kids, these young mothers, and then people who run the guest house are staying there. So they eat with the guests. So you feel like when you're eating, you're sort of sitting down with the family and you're just eating all together. You interact with the kids, you interact with the family, interact with all the little kittens. It's really nice. They have a school on ground, not for the older kids, because the other older kids actually do go to school, but for the younger kids, and also a school to sort of teach them other trades and stuff like that. You can also volunteer there. It is paid volunteer, so you still have to pay for your stay and pay for your food, but sometimes they will just feed you when they're just feeding their own family. And so you can volunteer to help keep up the guest house itself, do some construction groundwork, or you can help teach or tutor them English, not just the kids but the young mothers too, which will also help them find employment once they are ready to leave and be on their own. It's a really cool environment. It's super laid back, super relaxed, and I just very much recommend it. They also, sorry if you can hear that noise, a lot of the young mothers actually make their own garments, like handbags, clothes, blankets, stuff like that you can also buy, and of course all the proceeds go to families. The town itself, I've actually read a small blog about this town, and they didn't paint it in a very good light, and I can understand why. When you first cross over the border, you hit one tiny little part of the town, and it's really small, and if you didn't know any better, you would think that was it, that was just a town. You go up a little bit further and there's another small town where I stayed. And again, if you didn't explore, you would think that was it. That was the town. It's very, very small. Like, it's like of just one long block or something like that. But if you actually tuck a motorbike and continue down that block, there's a lot of other stuff to explore and a lot of things to see. Actually, it's still a relatively small town compared to Chiang Mai, and definitely compared to somewhere like Bangkok. It's still relatively small, but there is a lot to see off that strip. I feel like that strip is maybe their version of downtown. But off that strip there's still shops and cafes and restaurants and things to see. I recommend actually stopping here. A lot of people do stop in this town to get on a slow boat to go to Lumpur Bang. If you're going to go to Lumpur Bang, if you're actually taking that transportation, why not stop in this town for a couple of days and just explore and see how it is and stay at this really, really nice guest house or hotel. By the way, if you're going to go to Lumpur Bang, I very, very much recommend the slow boat trip. I have a couple of videos of that already on my YouTube channel. It is an amazing way. Every single time someone tells me they're going to Laos, I always recommend it. And every time someone tells me already bought a plane ticket or a bus ticket, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're totally missing out. It's an amazing experience. It's kind of like, you know, when you take a bus ride or a plane ride, it's almost just like that extra thing you have to do just to get to another place. But the slow boat is an experience within itself. So I definitely recommend the slow boat. And so a lot of times you can start that trip from Chiang Mai. They take a van and they drive you. But go it on your own. It's really, really cheap to get yourself to that border. But I can do another video about that later. But you can get yourself to the town all on your own. It's really easy. And then you can stay there for a couple of days, experience what a small town feels like, and just relax. And then you get on a slow boat and continue your trip to Lumpur Bang and the rest of Laos. So anyway, that is my review. It's really nice, and it wasn't just, you know, yeah, it was the atmosphere, it was the cause, it was what they were doing, how they were giving back to this family. I believe it was like an Australian lady who started this. I could be wrong about that, but it's a Laos family who actually runs it and keeps it going. But just the little cabin in itself was really nice. It was very clean. The bed was comfortable. The showers were hot. The food again was delicious. I very, very much recommend this. And even if you don't want to volunteer there, if you are looking for a volunteer option, that is an option. Again, it is paid volunteer work, and a lot of people will tell you to be careful from paid volunteer because some of them can be scams. I'm telling you, this is not a scam if you were looking for volunteer work. But if you don't want to spend more than a couple of days there, just know, like, you can enjoy beautiful Laos at the same time giving back to a good cause. Like, why not? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's it, guys. I'll put the name below, and I probably put like the TripAdvisor somewhere, or I don't know, the link. That's it, guys. That's my review. Feel free to put any comments in the comment section below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything. If you like this video, please like it. If you want to share this video, please share it. It really, really helps, guys. Check out any links I have below. And if you want to continue to follow me on this crazy game called life, please subscribe. And thank you from Live, Love, Life, and Travel.